What's good, YouTube? So today's video is a little bit serious. I got the kid here with me.
Warzone 2 is in shambles.
We did this video. You remember when we went to Hex's place and we did this video like the state of Warzone like a year and a half ago?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta do it again. Because
Is that bad?
It's that bad. So we just had the mid-season update, and I actually talked about it before in my last vlog where we sat down and had a conversation with Call of Duty in Texas. So we were just chopping it up with him.
Why are you doing a vlog?
We're doing a state of the Warzone video type. He's gonna do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Anybody else you want to make in the video? Call Skunk. Call Skunk.
You're such a dog. I got Boosh here now. You can leave, dog. Booyah joined us for the video. I'm sure he'll have some input and stuff like that. But I was telling Dante, I said we had sat down with Call of Duty when we went to Dallas and kind of just talked about the issues, different issues and stuff like that. And I'm probably just gonna go down a list of what they said and like, because I was talking about the mid-season update and how they literally did nothing. Like nothing was. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And
I haven't even played the mid-season update.
It was just like almost like my head was hurting because there were so many people like obviously like mad about like things weren't happening, and then we only get updates like every month, the season 2 was our first update in 5 months.
Yeah, that was crazy.
5 months. It took 5 months to update.
Wow. You know what makes me the maddest? That I don't think they test these updates. I don't know why they can't test them. There was right after the update, there was a thing about the sprinting.
That's what I was gonna talk about. That's what tilted me and like it's making me do this video right now. They like messed up the tack sprint and they did it by accident. But it's like, dude.
But it was like you can't have somebody go in and just see if there was like minor bugs, just sprinting around. No one checked that or anything. I feel like they need to start like testing their updates and their patches to see if everything's working correctly.
So one thing they had talked about that we had talked about, they're obviously aware that the time to kill is just it's way too fast. Like they said that, like verbatim, it was what they say, Matt? It said the games are too long, the time to kill is too fast.
Yep. Bro, I was just playing. It was the fastest I ever died. It was a hemlock, and he shot me with 3 bullets, and no bullshit, killed me.
Bro, the custom was the most insane. Bro, I died so fast. Dante was watching.
I literally said you had no time to react.
I got team shot. I literally died. I'm already in the gulag.
What
you ever seen that meme where it's like you just spawn in heaven? That was literally
what makes it so hard for them to add just 100 base health? They did it in Warzone 1.
They talked about it. They said because
the guns.
And also they also said because every multiplayer in them are all on the same engine now. So it's like before it was Verdansk, and then you had 3 different engines. You had Modern Warfare, you had Cold Wars, and you had Vanguards. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot easier to like adjust in a sense, but now because it's all on one engine, it takes a while to like.
So you're saying it's hard to adjust the Warzone without making bugs
in multiplayer? Yeah. So that's like as far as like the health, but they are aware of it, and they're definitely probably gonna add it. And then what I had talked about with them was there's no community moments. Like there's no clips,
no
highlights. When was the last time you see like we all tweeted a clip of like yo crazy? You used to tweet clips all the time.
Only thing I get now is like throwing knife clips.
Even then, like it's just like there's no moments of like sniping. There's no movement, like cool movement clips. I don't know. It's just like
stuff that would bring in views, bro. Has just all vanished.
And like the proximity shot was cool for like the first 3 months, and then it's just not in it.
It was like that was
literally carrying it. It was carrying.
It is so wild because it's like imagine. I'm not gonna even talk about. Matt asked about Verdansk and Rebirth. He just sent it like that. He just sent it and said, "Are we ever gonna get Verdansk and Rebirth back?" And obviously, no.
I think
they laughed at me.
No.
I think they'll put it back. Not this year or next year, but maybe like 2 or 3 years down the line.
I said that I think if they were to bring it back, they would not bring it back on Warzone 1's engine because they've already like kind of let it go. I mean, we played Caldera and we saw how like just by them letting it go for like since like Warzone 2 came out. A lot of it's like just chalk. Like it's just way different. You can tell when a game pulls back on like their development side. So if they were to bring Verdansk back, I can see them doing it like on Warzone 2's mechanics. But Verdansk on Warzone 2 mechanics might be.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Also, we had talked about like movement in general, just like the fluidity of the things. Like they know like it's like slow. So
They
like
know it's slow.
like they know it's like bad. Like the fluidity of like just like not even slide canceling, but like the animations, like right. You know?
Why can we slide and shoot at the same time? Why can't we slide and aim our gun at the same time? Blackout, you could. What was the mechanic in Blackout? Was it sliding?
Yeah, it was like it was a smooth slide.
You could
Super.
slide and shoot. You could slide, pull out a grenade, and throw it at the same time. But all of a sudden, we can't.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff like that, and also we had talked about like how the RPK was meta for 100 days. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The RPK was meta for 100 days.
And that ties into that no update for 5 months complaint too.
I know, but they said that like the game on the back end is the most balanced gun wise it's ever been. And I think and they've kind of figured out why they think that. It's because it's more on a multiplayer standpoint. You can go on multiplayer, you can use literally any gun.
Any gun.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right? You can use any gun in frog.
Yeah.
Any Bach, any SMG, any AR just melts. But it's so different with Warzone, especially when you have like the big map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's all different. It's like different on multiplayer. They have like 3 levels to think about. They have to think about multiplayer, Resurgence, and then the big map. So like they kind of get like lost.
I would say for Resurgence, it's pretty balanced because everything's so strange.
Yeah.
But, the big map is just so unbalanced.
And it's wild. Like I said, we had the RPK meta for 100 days, and they kind of feel like we have like streamers and like YouTubers in general have like a lot of influence over that.
I think they've really messed up weapons to where LMGs are acting like ARs, and that shouldn't be a thing.
Well,
LMGs should have high recoil on all LMGs, but they're shooting like ARs, lasering people. You got an LMG with 75 bullets and an AR that only can do 50 or 60 bullets. Of course, we're gonna use an LMG if it's shooting just like an AR.
Well, yeah, they also said it's balanced, but I said even though you may think the game is balanced, from like a multiplayer standpoint, when you go to Warzone, yes, like the streamers and like the YouTubers and the sweaty players are gonna find like the best of the best very fast. Like we're gonna figure it out. So it's not really like our fault. It's just like we just get to it faster, and then like the Warzone population kind of just adapts to it because Timmy Bob gets melted by an RPK. He goes, I got
Yeah, like when the game came out, it took 2 weeks, and then everyone was using the RPK.
RPK and what were they with the pistols, the Kimbo ones?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
We also have a million attachments and use the same attachments for every gun. So,
yeah, I've never been a fan of the tuning. It's just
They keep doing that. They keep bringing back a lot of attachments, and then everybody just ends up using the same like 4 or 5. Every
Yeah.
single gun.
Mhm.
like I said, it's just meta.
And the tuning is like the tuning's all the same. There's like no different tuning for everything. Everything's the same.
Yeah. And then we talked about obviously like this is probably not more for like the viewer, but like tournaments and stuff like that. Like they knew when they threw that DMZ. Remember that DMZ tournament? They just knew it was like, yeah.
I think I said after the first one not to ever invite me to the second one, and then I forgot. And they invited me to the second one, and I played it, and I was like, why am I playing this?
But speaking of DMZ, bro, like what are they, bro?
I think the game was built around DMZ first.
I know, and they literally cater to it so
It
much.
definitely was with the AI and everything. They were definitely thinking about DMZ.
But it's just like,
They
bro,
wanted to take Tarkov's viewership of what it had.
and it's just like, why, bro? Like DMZ is just not like. Shout out to all the DMZ gamers. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But
wonder
that
if
joint
there's
is
like
made.
mains.
It is made.
Is there like streamers who main DMZ?
No streamer to my mind. Stone Mountain maybe, like
Yeah.
Facebook, but like, bro, like
I feel like DMZ.
It's not bad. Like, I get what they're going for, but there's just not enough to do. Like, once you get through the challenges that they have there, there's no, like, rewards. There's no, like, special... I mean, there's a few special guns, but there's, like, 2 or 3 that you can take that are,
Yeah.
like, blueprints, but there's nothing, like, crazy special.
like a new gun just
you know
sitting
what?
there.
You know what I would love to see? Call of Duty have like a system like CS:GO has, where you can earn money off of like skins and stuff like that.
Like an economy.
Yeah, like an economy. I just saw a CS:GO weapon sell for $150,000
That's insane.
the other day, and I feel like if they were to bring that into like a DMZ mode,
I don't think they ever do that. I don't think they would
That'd be
ever.
insane.
Yeah, I don't think they would probably ever do that. I do miss. I was saying this on stream. I sometimes miss supply drops.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like thinking with the DMZ. Like a DMZ, but with advanced warfare type guns in it that you could take out of DMZ.
Yeah.
That would be. I would see
They
a
have,
lot,
like, different
lot more
stats?
people play it.
Like
like different stats and stuff. So like you would play like 2 or 3 hours and you get this one DMZ weapon that you like with different stats, and you go to Warzone and play with it.
That'd be tough. Like supply drops, like obviously like the whole method around it was bad, but like
Pay to win.
yeah, pay to win. But like it just like added like an element. It's just me just chatting.
As long as there's a way, like I never, even though I never bought supply drops like when they were out because like I didn't want to waste money on it. But as long as there was a way to get them for free, like if you just played 30 minutes, you get one, or you know, etc. Like as long as there was a way to get them for free, then I didn't mind.
I mean, they did add it with when you hit like Grandmaster Prestige.
Yeah, Advanced
Like,
Warfare
every
was definitely the
Prestige,
most.
you would get one of the, like,
Yeah,
the
Advanced
best
Warfare
weapons
was
in the
definitely
game.
the most balanced with because you could just.
And it was just cool content. Like imagine streaming opening 100 supply drops. Like it was just people would do that and like get crazy viewership. That's just chatting. But as far as Warzone 2, like there hasn't really been a lot of news on ranked. I think ranked would be like to revive it.
Nah, after watching the custom today, it's not reviving shit.
It was rocked.
It was so bad.
It was rough, man. Today was rough.
We were just holding down buildings.
Yeah, it was like hide and seek. Like literally, it was hide and seek. It was just whoever just you saw them first, and like people were like everyone was ghosted, so like they would just hide in a building. You take 2 steps, all of a sudden you're, and then people jump out of it. But yeah, man. So this is like more so of like I said, we talked about it. We had a conversation with Call of Duty. They are aware of like the major stuff, and like I said, they're working on it and things like that. But I just wish that it was just faster. We're 7 months into the game.
Maybe I don't know if it's because they were given the 2-year life cycle that they're like, oh, okay, we can just go through it slow. Is that?
I don't know. But now they got the new COD coming out. They have a new Call of Duty.
Why would you
Yeah,
wanna
but I mean,
go
it's
through it
it's
slow?
just multiplayer, right?
Nah, but I think it'll do the same thing, like kind of how like it'll be added into the
yeah.
Warzone integration. So I don't know, man. And then we don't have redeploys, which absolutely tilted me in the main map. They have an Resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the John in Al Mazrah.
Oh, the balloons. Oh, another thing that I was just thinking, like the limited time modes. Like, where is the buybacks? Where is like?
Oh my
all the
God,
limited time
buybacks.
modes that were good.
Yeah.
Like buyback quads. Yeah, 4,500. You come back.
What were some other modes that Verdansk had?
They had the 200 player mode.
Yeah.
There was some other ones. I just
What was the
can't
one
think
with
of
the
what.
supply drops that would drop at the beginning of the game?
It was like a crazy
Remember that?
mode, yeah.
They would all drop in one
Oh,
place.
where you get specialists when you grab it? Oh, that was Rebirth. Like,
But that
Yeah,
was
Reaper.
That was fun.
insane.
That was their April Fool's playlist.
yeah.
People were shooting RPGs at the ground and going flying and sniping people.
Yeah, but there's no like lootable perks. Like we just played Caldera and we were like, dude, this is amazing.
speed boost, like
I'm surprised that's not like I don't know why Specialist isn't in every single game that comes out. Like,
It's just so cool. It's like a part of a Call of Duty aspect that
Yeah.
everyone loved. I love that they did the nuke, but imagine Verdansk, right? With like what do we talk about?
I don't like that they did the nuke, to be honest.
Why? Because it makes people
It
play
just makes people
for.
play slow. I feel like that's why they did that.
I don't mind it because like for streaming content it's great because it's always something to shoot for. But I do understand like what you mean but it kind of slows everything
said,
down.
oh.
But it already slowed down when you can only buy one UAV at the buy station. And watching old gameplay doesn't make any sense. Like Call of Duty is like a constant shooter where you're supposed to be in a lot of fights. Like it's not like it's arcade. Like you want to constantly like when you go to UAV, but you can always buy unlimited UAVs. Like it just helps the game like flow and like helps people get better and just enjoyable and not just running around for 15 minutes.
The only thing I'll say about that though is like I haven't ran Ghost a single time all year.
Like we were running Ghost today, like it didn't feel anything different. Like it was just like one of those things where it's just like, and it was so odd to play with. It was like I don't know, it was weird.
Like I didn't mind there not being unlimited UAVs. I just wish there was one UAV per team. I think there should be at least one UAV per team.
Oh, I know what
So
you
like
mean.
every time you go to the buy, if you haven't touched it, there should be a UAV.
A UAV there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
agree.
sense.
And then like obviously like I don't know what they're doing as far as I mean I guarantee like they're about to come out with like a bunch of like bundles and like operators and stuff like that
Yeah.
because they kind of got them.
They're starting to get better. Like they just released that one Dark Ritual one.
When does that new one come out? When is it?
I have no idea.
What, the one that looked like a nuke skin, so you didn't have to get a nuke skin?
Yeah, that one already came out.
That's a spit in the face, like genuinely.
It
Like
looked
why was
be-
that
it
not the
looked better? It looks better than nuke skin.
that should have been the reward for getting the nuke in season 2.
The nuke skin is a black hoodie and black pants.
It's just
The hardest thing to get in the game, and you got a black shirt, a black pants, a black hood.
I don't know.
And a black mask.
And then I don't know. Is audio like a big issue for you or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear anything, but I don't know. It's always bad, so I expect it to be bad.
Yeah, like audio was something that we had talked about, and they know like they're basically constantly improving it, but it's just one of those things where it's just like I don't know.
People be flying above me with a parachute, and I don't even hear nothing.
Oh, they take out spawn protection, please, of Al Mazrah. I can't.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that just makes zero sense at all.
Bro, like in the big map, they have spawn protection. Like if I hit my shots and you're flying over me, bro, you're dead. Rinse. This isn't Resurgence.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance. Like I said, I think the biggest thing is just giving community moments and bringing that viral shit back, right? Like just making it fun, you know? Like a game can never be perfect. But like making it fun, like that fun factor of like good movement, fluidity, like one-shot snipers, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if someone there wherever we had to express to them, like, yo, like this is why, like you don't see anybody post clips on TikTok or post clips on Twitter or like nothing talks about like, yeah, but we'll see though. I guess season 3 is supposed to be like a lot of good changes apparently. But like I said, like the mid-season, we just kind of chalked it. 2 updates in 6.5 months. So I don't know. That's basically all I have for today's YouTube video. I don't know if you guys want to add anything. Did I leave anything out?
Probably, but I don't remember.
Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's YouTube video. I was just really triggered about how the mid-season update. And like, look, understand. You guys say we complain a lot, but there is nobody else who wants to see this game succeed than for sure me. Yeah, you're probably just chilling, but
No.
like I definitely want to see it succeed. So this is like, I just don't understand. They definitely need to get it together, or else we're gonna be on Fortnite.
I mean, GTA RP.
God, don't make me go to GTA, please, please, genuinely, please. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below. See you guys later. Thank you guys for watching today's YouTube video. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram, link in the description.